Listen only to my voice and allow any other sounds to dissolve into the background. Nothing else matters to you right now, apart from the sound of my voice and my words that will take you deeper and deeper. Start by closing your eyes and keep them tightly closed as I talk to you. Now tell yourself that those eyes are glued together and won't open. Tell yourself this over and over again. My eyes are glued together. They are tightly shut, and I don't want them to open. The glue on your eyes is setting hard, and those eyes are firmly and tightly closed and impossible to open. Tighter and tighter, the glue is becoming quite solid and set, and your eyes are so tightly shut that they don't want to open. Good. Now stop trying and just let them relax. Those eyes have relaxed now. Just keep them closed, but relaxed. Going down deeper and deeper as you listen to my voice. Going 10 times deeper, feeling 10 times more relaxed and comfortable. Still concentrating on my voice. As your eyes remain closed yet relaxed, becoming aware of your breathing now. So follow my instructions very carefully, and as you inhale deeply, you will feel your whole body relaxing all over, starting with your face and working down the body. Remember to concentrate on my voice and on my words, and with every word that I utter, you will feel yourself going deeper into hypnosis. You will go into a very deep hypnotic sleep. You are going deeper and deeper. All those facial muscles are beginning to relax, and your breathing is becoming slower and steadier and deeper as you become more and more relaxed and comfortable. You are becoming deeper and deeper relaxed, listening only to the sound of my voice as you concentrate on relaxing those muscles. That relaxation is spreading down into the neck and the throat, and now your shoulders are also relaxing nicely. Feel those shoulders relaxing. Feel any tensions dropping away and lifting from your shoulders. That's right. Those shoulders that carried the burden of the world are now nicely relaxed, nicely relaxed and comfortable. They no longer bear any weight. Those shoulders are loose and comfortable, and you can feel how, when the shoulders drop, so all tension drops from your body. The relaxation is melting down your arms and your upper body, and you are breathing even more deeply and feeling even more comfortable. You are still listening only to my voice. Remember, nothing else matters right now except the sound of my voice and this relaxing, comfortable feeling. And as your breathing slows down, you begin to feel ever so drowsy and ever so sleepy, drifting into a deep trance, going deeper and deeper and feeling more relaxed and comfortable. As your upper body relaxes more and more, you feel yourself going even deeper into trance. Feel every nerve, every cell, and every consciousness of your body relaxing deeper and deeper. You are still listening to my voice, and every word that I utter and every breath that you take sends you deeper and deeper into hypnosis, and you feel drowsier and drowsier and more comfortable and relaxed. The relaxation is spreading down into your lower body now, spreading over your glutes and thighs and into your legs as both of your legs become heavy and relaxed. Your legs are feeling as heavy as lead, heavy and comfortable, as though a thick, heavy blanket of relaxation has been placed over your legs, making those legs feel warm and heavy and comfortable. Warm, heavy and comfortable. Going deeper and deeper into hypnotic trance as you listen only to my voice. Your body warm and comfortable and relaxed, listening only to the sound of my voice. And my voice becomes your thoughts, and the words that I utter become words that you think. And you will find it so easy to follow my suggestions, because my suggestions are now your own new thoughts and your own new way of thinking and feeling, drifting deeper and deeper. It's as though you're floating down a long and beautiful stairway where the ceiling is a starlit sky, with a full moon that lights up the steps going down. Floating down the steps as you go deeper and deeper into hypnosis. Your body is weightless, lighter than the air that you breathe, and you drift down and down, more relaxed, more comfortable than you have ever felt before. And the steps seem to go on forever as you continue going deeper and deeper, further and further down into a deep, relaxed state as you listen to the sound of my voice. And my voice is guiding you along with the light from the moon, taking you down further than you had ever thought you could possibly go, deeper and deeper down, completely relaxed from the top of your head all the way down to the tips of your toes, as if your body no longer exists and your mind is open and ready to accept my suggestions. And my words sink deep into your mind and become your new way of thinking, feeling, and dealing with the situations that you need to deal with. Going deeper, deeper, deeper. And you have come here today to heal. And this is a challenging process. We have been given the message that by communicating our feelings, we are somehow burdening others. Feeling lost is a natural and normal part of the grieving process. Learning how to relax and let go can help your mind and body heal. So it's important to be able to openly express your grief so you can safely navigate through the waters of change towards acceptance. Whatever your situation, whether your grief is fresh or whether it is a trapped pain in your body, your grief is real and your loss is important. The death of a loved one is devastating. There are no words. The feelings must be gently expressed and released in order for you to move forward. Right now, you are healing, restoring your mind and body back to a sense of normalcy. The process of dealing with grief is similar to the process of recovering from something like a devastating physical injury. When an injury occurs, the body needs time to heal and recover. And dealing with grief is no different. The mind and body need time to recover and heal. You need the time to cope, but you also need to take proper actions within this time to heal. You need to deal properly with your grief. It is important to be compassionate and kind to yourself and give yourself this needed time to recover from your loss. But recover from your loss is by a series of small and correct choices. A series of small and correct choices made by you, whether your loss is recent or whether it is decades long. As you probably know, there are several stages of grief, and it is normal to experience these stages, and many of them more than once. You will most likely experience emotions like denial, anger, bargaining, depression, and eventually acceptance. But remember, it is different for everyone and might not be linear for you. Yet it is useful to label the feelings. Label those feelings so that we know what kind of emotions we are dealing with. It's normal for most people to experience numbness, to move through your day with no emotion, or you may even feel raw. This doesn't mean that you're insensitive or that you don't care. Rather, it's the mind's way of protecting you and a normal way of processing a traumatic experience. Another stage you may experience is anger. You may find that you are angry, frustrated, or even upset. But know that it is okay to be angry. It is normal. It is part of the grief process. You may even go through a stage of questioning, wondering why, trying to get the answers. And this can be hard to understand, why losses happen. As part of this process, you may seek answers as to why the loss happened and try to make sense of what had occurred. But the reality is that no sense can be made of grief. Another stage in dealing with grief is a stage of loneliness and sadness. You may feel stressed or even depressed. You may lack energy or find it hard to focus and concentrate. This is all normal, even if it has been going on for a long time. These feelings can be very intense. Remember that this too can gradually decrease as you take the steps towards healing. But healing is based on the actions you take. Acceptance is another stage of the grieving process. During this stage, you may begin to recreate a new life. You will even begin to accept that things have changed. Your life is different, maybe not better, maybe not worse, just different. Acceptance is the act of coming to the realization and the acknowledgement that the loss has occurred, but realizing that you can move on. It is normal to proceed through these stages of grief in any kind of order. It's okay to be wherever you're at. It is okay to ask questions and to feel upset. You have the right to grieve. You can get through this, and you will get through this. You will feel better, and you will move forth. Your new life may be different than the life you had planned, but you cannot always plan for losses. Having said all of this, it's also okay to experience and express emotions. This is part of the process. You certainly did not deserve this loss. This was not your fault. You are dealing with a situation that is difficult, perhaps devastating. But remember, you are not to blame. You are not guilty in any way, because guilt implies intent to harm. And since you never had any intention to harm your loved one, don't distort your feelings by adding another layer to the hurt. Many things in life happen for no reason. You can grow and become stronger as a result of these challenges. Everyone has their own way of going through the process of grief. You do not need to grieve in a particular way. You may do whatever is right for you. You can cry or not cry. You can take steps to grieve in your own way. You may need time for solitude to come to terms with the loss. But it is also important to reach out to others for support. Your friends are happy to offer this support and happy to help you. Reach out and tell your story. Allow yourself this time you need to grieve. Always take good care of yourself. Eat well, get plenty of exercise. Try to keep a regular sleep-wake schedule. You need the strength. And now, if you want to, you can take a moment to honor any feelings you have. Breathe in and feel the emotions and the pain. It's okay to cry and even be sad. I'll pause for a minute, and during this time, you may choose to just relax and breathe deeply, or you might decide to just go with the emotions. Do whatever feels right for you. Continue to focus on your breathing for a few moments. Breathing slowly in and out. Slowly breathing and relaxing, expressing those emotions in a safe way. Imagine for a moment now that you are sitting by a beautiful lake. The sun is warm and the breeze is cool. As you rest and relax, you notice birds softly floating in the wind. You wonder what it would like to be to fly like a bird, so free, and so you fly. As you relax and let go, you are flying like that beautiful bird, flying high up in the sky. You have so much power and strength, so much clarity and focus. It feels beautiful to let go of everything, even momentarily. You're floating and drifting with the currents of the wind. Imagine what you might see as you drift. Hills and valleys, winding little streams, beautiful mountains, maybe the ocean. Reach out and touch a cloud or the side of a mountain. Fly over the rivers and fields. Fly over the ocean and experience the salty sea breeze. Feel the freedom and the power. As you listen to the sound of my voice, you have nothing to say or do in this moment, so you can just relax. This is your time to simply enjoy those few moments of peace and tranquility. It's okay to take this time and allow yourself to let go and relax. Let your mind grow clear, free, peaceful. It feels nice to fly. You can let go in love and allow love to heal you. You are relaxing and letting go. Take a moment to imagine yourself free like this bird floating around in the current. And now, as you continue to drift, relaxing even more, you are beginning to realize that minute by minute, hour by hour, and day by day, you are healing. You are remembering your loved one with love in your heart, connecting with their joy. You may even imagine you are hugging them in spirit, feeling their powerful energy flow through you. Take a moment to do that now and feel the love pouring down through you. It's okay to express some emotion. This is a safe place to cry or to be sad. This is your new coping strategy. Healing little by little. Taking a few moments to rest and relax and heal. And a few moments to express some emotion safely. It doesn't matter how long this process takes. You have your own timeline. And now you're coming back down to earth, resting in a very healing place. Picture this place now. This place of peace and serenity. What does this place look like? Create a detailed image of this place in your mind. A comfortable place. A very peaceful place. You might even imagine you're sitting on a beach wrapped in a warm blanket, or sitting inside by a warm fire, cozy and secure. Feel the peace and serenity and the joy wherever you are. This is a place of immense healing. A safe place where you can safely express your emotions. A place to recover, to sit, to reflect, to remember the good times and remember the love. You can remember the feel of a hug, a warm smile, a summer day. You can remember their laughter, their voice, and all of the happy times you had. This happiness and joy are the gifts your loved ones leave behind. It is so important to remember with love. This is what your loved ones want for you. Just reconstruct that bond in your mind. Please forgive them and yourself. Let go of any shame or blame or guilt or anger that you might have. Expose those unsaid fears and negative emotions that you might feel. Forgive and find closure and acceptance. Draw on your inner strength to resource yourself. Let go of the negativity, but don't forget the bond. Honor your loved ones in your own way, whilst moving on with your own life. You realize that there is a time for grief, and you allow yourself this time. You allow yourself to grieve in your own way. And when that time has passed and only you will know how much time you need, you can begin letting go of the intense pain of the grief and moving into a space of gratitude and love. There is no time limit. Even if your pain has been with you for a long time, everyone is different. So heal at your own pace. And now I would like you to practice a mental exercise. But before we do that, I'd like to ask you, was there any unfinished business related to your loss? If there was, please try to come to a resolution. Focus on what you can do for your loved ones, instead of what they should have done for you. Forgive them. Try to come to a resolution. Think in your mind what that resolution could be. The answer will come to you. And now, I would like you to imagine yourself lying down in a beautiful field of yellow flowers, maybe daisies. Imagine that your grief is like a heavy ball sitting on your chest as you lie down in this field. Give your grief a color, maybe red or grey or even black. What color is your grief? You might notice how unnatural it feels to have this heavy weight on your chest. Soon, very soon, this weight will lift. The time is near, and you will soon be free of this obstruction, and it's going to feel so much better to have this weight lifted. And now if you're ready, and only if you're ready, you can envision this weight lifting. It's okay if you can't imagine the weight lifting just yet. Each time you go through this process, You will get stronger, and it will happen. Just imagine this in your mind for now and go through the motions. The heavy weight is beginning to lift off your chest all by itself, pushing itself upward and floating away. This heavy energy is lifting up, very light like air. And when you're ready to let go, you push that ball up and away from you as it floats off into the distance. When you're ready, when the time is right, very soon indeed, you will imagine yourself pushing that ball off your chest and letting it float away because the grief has served its purpose. You can allow your heart to heal. You can remember the laughter and remember the love. You are so strong. You can choose to remember the happy moments. You can treasure each and every day. You will always remember the love. It's okay to grieve, and it's also okay to eventually move on with your life. And now take a few more moments to rest and relax, and you will soon be coming back out of your trance. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And at the count of 5, you will be wide awake, feeling refreshed and alert and ready to implement these changes into your life. Number 1, coming back slowly. Number 2, feeling amazing. 3, coming back to the present time and the present place. 4, your mind and body returning. 5, eyes open, wide awake, eyes open now, wide awake, welcome back.